And now, a Thanksgiving poem by Stinker Madness.
The stuffing is set, the potatoes are stirred, the cheese has gone spoiled, and Grandpa's made turds. At the head of the table, you roll your eyes and try to get drunk, for it's turkey time, said an actor/singer with junk in her trunk.
That's a reference only 3 people will get.
You mean the entire audience of the 2003 classic Geely?
Stuffed in between 2 favorites of holiday lies little old Thanksgiving. Let's all say hooray!
Hooray.
I know what you're thinking. It'll all be the same. Each year you sit down and watch the Lions game. Matt Stafford will throw the football to players you don't know, but that's okay, because the quarterback of the Cowboys is not Tony Romo. Your father will remind you that you're not good enough, while your sister's new boyfriend offers you snuff. Your mother will weep as her hopes turn to mash, when in steps a stranger with a giant mustache.
Come now, don't be so glum.
He'll say with glee.
I've brought a bad movie about a giant turkey.
But there's no movies about Thanksgiving, you know?
Why, there's hundreds. It's just most of them blow.
Name one.
Thanksgiving.
Helen Keller the Musical.
In this latest tale for the Stinker Madness crew, a biker gets turned into a turkey via a scientist brew. He'll stab people dead with a blood-soaked beak. That's why they titled the film 1972's Blood Freak.
It's just Blood Freak.
I needed the syllables! You'll sit and watch and then enjoy our podcast, for we will make you giggle before we're all tear-gassed. For none of this shall take place. Turkey Day won't come, because November 8 is Election Day, then Armageddon.
You know what I always say about the end of the world? Armageddon out of here.
Hey, funnier than this poem.
So it's been nice knowing you, good boys and good girls. But this shit is scary when our president is elected by earls.
You know, in feudalism, being an earl is a pretty big deal. But they don't elect anyone. They just murder townsfolk and tax the poor, and then send a portion on up the line until it gets to the king. And he just got there by pulling a fucking sword out of a pond, or murdered his brother, and isn't Hamlet his sad little boy.
Man, Mel Gibson sucks.
So I say unto you, good night and good luck. But unlike Edward R. Murrow, I just don't give a cluck. But you thought I was going to say something else. But see how I brought it all back to turkeys? Huh? Yeah, you liked it.
I say unto you good night and good luck. But unlike Beowulf, this poem sucks.
Good night and good luck, you self-indulgent schmuck.
Hey!
Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. Stinker Madness. We got the Stinker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness, the special 4 weeks before Thanksgiving actually happens Thanksgiving episode.
Is it only 3?
No, this episode, I don't know why you've chosen to make a turkey movie.
Because it's Thanksgiving month.
It is, but not till the end of the month. Actually, it is 3 weeks because Thanksgiving's on the 24th, which this episode will release on the 7th, so that's 3
weeks.
fucking weeks. You could have crammed in another turkey movie
Turkey.
before Thanksgiving, you turkey. Yeah.
Who says that I won't? Who says that I didn't find some magical turkey list?
I just don't think that there's that many that you can pull from. There's while I was writing this stupid poem, there's that Pauly Shore movie, Son-in-Law. That's
a
turkey
Thanksgiving movie?
Yeah, that's.
Well, you know there is an actual great Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
One of the greatest movies ever made.
That's the only one though.
The Addams Family Values has Thanksgiving in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat me. It's a great joke. That's the best joke in that movie.
This is a podcast about bad movies by bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Justin. Those are the voices of Sam and Jackie. How was your guys' week? Everything glorious this time after Order of the Black Eagle?
Yeah, I beat my bowling average 2 out of 3 games.
Nice. I hear somebody else might have won a little cash today.
Oh yeah, and I won $100 today.
Woohoo!
So you're someone else?
Yeah.
Wait a second. How can you be 2 people?
Split personality, my friend.
Oh, they just had some special pants.
So, the movie this week is Blood Freak, a very rare piece of art, you might say. Jackie, how did you come across Blood Freak as for your choice?
I did a Google search on the worst bad Thanksgiving movies,
Nice.
and there were several of them listed, but this one had the best cover art.
All right.
So yes, I judge movies by their cover.
Well, I'm completely unfamiliar with Blood Freak. Sammy, you got any experience with it?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that
Okay.
this is supposed to be one of the ones. And as far as bad movies go, this is a lot of people. Badmovies.org says it's required viewing. There's a lot of people that really like this movie a lot.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. This week we don't have any streaming do's and don'ts. Instead, we're going to have a little fun, little trip down memory lane, eat some member berries.
Members?
Member berries.
Is that like balls?
I think it might be.
It might be balls.
It might be
Member
balls.
berries?
Member berries. I want to talk.
Berry?
Marion Berry. I want to talk about the movies that we've seen the most, but not movies that we've watched the most throughout our lives. Movies that we've watched the most in a certain given period of our lives. For instance, in tribute of Condorman, before I was 7 years old, I must have watched Condorman at least 60 times.
Yeah, I watched Condorman a lot.
At least.
I watched the Care Bears movie.
The Care Bears movie was when you were, what age range are you talking about here?
I would say under 7.
Under 7, crowd, was your first?
Like
Big-
movie that I wanted to watch over and over and over
Yeah.
again was the Care Bear movie.
I remember the Care Bear movie. It was kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I didn't give it more than a glancing thought,
Well, that's because
though.
you're a dude.
I had
Yeah.
I had the
Condorman.
stuffed animals and all that crap. I loved the Care Bears.
I only saw it the one time, and I remember it being kind of dark and depressing for a Care Bear movie.
Yeah, I remember that too, actually.
Not as bad as the Transformers movie, which is like fucking horrible. They kill everybody in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck you.
Duke dies
Still
in G.I.
Pissed
Joe,
off
the
about
movie.
that. He comes back.
Yeah. Well, somebody died in G.I. Joe one time.
Somebody got shot once, even though they shot 18 million fucking laser bullets or whatever the hell they are.
Sam, what's your childhood film?
Well, I think on a previous podcast, I actually mentioned that it was Rambo 2.
Yeah.
That I had watched Rambo 2 in a 3-year period, probably 100. Like, I actually wore the fucking VHS tape out.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to bring a little bit of a wild card here. It's the movie that I've watched at the theater the most times at full price.
Okay.
Encino Man.
That is a piece of shit.
What are you fucking talking about? Encino Man's rad. Like
No.
Radmobile.
No, I hate
What?
Encino Man.
You hate? How do you hate Encino Man?
It's fucking dumb.
It's like the only good Brendan Fraser movie. It's better than The Mummy by a lot.
Oh, says you.
It's a caveman.
All right, so what caused you to go see Encino Man? How many times?
3 times
Three
at full
times?
price.
Yeah, that's a
Which
lot.
is a lot. And it
Uh-huh.
was like in a week period. I was really bored.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, I'm thinking 13-year-old me, it really struck a chord with a 13-year-old me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I saw Independence Day 3 times at the theater. Maybe not
Twice.
full price though.
I saw it twice. I saw all of the Star Wars twice. And all the Lord of the Rings twice. But the Lord of the Rings, when I did twice, and the second time was always at the Dollar Theater.
Right.
So
that doesn't
I've
count.
never
Encino
paid,
Man is the one.
I've paid more money to watch Encino Man than any other movie, basically.
My movie that I've seen the most in theaters was The Lion King.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
That's a good one to pay full price at the theater for.
Yeah, I think I went like 5 or 6 times.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Well, I had lots of friends. They hadn't seen it, so we would go.
How do you not like Encino Man?
Just don't like it.
Wheezing the juice? It's got it all.
No.
When I was in my early teens, in 1989, watched Batman more than I've ever seen any movie ever in the history of filmmaking. I watched Batman so much that I kid you not, one day in high school, I spent 3 classes dictating it verbatim in everything that happens in every single line to 4 different people without pause. That was the only words I said. I said, today's the day, son. You're going to school and you're going to say Batman and see what happens. And everybody was just like, wow, you really like that movie. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. No, I don't like it so much.
No. I won $20 off my dad because he didn't think it was possible. I did every line when I was about 15, I'm thinking. I did every line just before they did it with absolute perfection in Spaceballs.
Nice. Yeah.
We only had so many movies in the cabin when the days of the giant satellites, and so I watched Spaceballs quite a lot when I was in my teens.
I watched the Beastmaster a lot. From like 7 to 12.
7 to 12. Beastmaster was the thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. I like that. What about lately? Like, I was thinking about lately.
Love Actually.
Really?
Huh.
But not you fucking don't like Encino.
I don't like fucking Encino, man.
You know what a really weird one for me is? Because I don't know if it's nostalgia. I don't think it's really nostalgia. I just think that they had such a fun time making the movie that if I have 90 minutes to throw away, I often do it. I probably watched the new A-Team like 10 times.
Man, that's also a weird one.
Yeah. I quote it all like with a quesadilla. That's
Yeah.
from the A-Team.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I also watch a lot of Thornbirds.
That's not a movie. That's a miniseries.
Yeah, made for TV movie. Miniseries.
I can only think of one that I have seen multiple times to even include in this conversation, and we're talking like maybe 8 times since I've been 20, is Fight Club. That's the only movie I think I've seen even worth talking about.
Huh.
But that pales in comparison to Condorman and Batman.
Yeah. I think I watched Children of Men a number of times because I forced it on everyone I knew.
Yeah.
After I saw it the first time, I was like, you have to watch this, and I would make everyone I knew watch it.
Mentioned that was still only like 4 times though.
Oh, I bet I've seen it 6 times.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And I'm about ready to force it on some more people because I just got the Blu-ray.
Hey, we just got the DVD last night. Or
Yeah.
watched it last night, actually.
Yep.
Jackie, it's your pick this week.
Mhm.
What have you brought for the wild card?
Who would win in a knife fight?
All right. Stand by your favorite.
Yes, I like the knife fights. So it's going to be a Thanksgiving turkey,
Okay.
Oh.
Cooked or uncooked?
uncooked. He's alive still.
Okay. Living
This is-
turkey.
This is before he gets beheaded and ends up on your table.
Sure.
Versus the Easter Bunny.
You know, the turkey just has a really bad track record in knife fights.
Mhm.
It loses like, 1 million of them every year.
Every Thanksgiving.
It's just
Turkey versus knife.
and it always loses.
Except for we all win.
Yes.
The turkey doesn't have any hands. That's a real bummer. It would have to either put the knife in its mouth or use its feet.
It could also tape the knife to its wing. Somebody could help it and tape a knife to its wings.
Yeah, I guess the manager.
What
a
about
lot of
like
managers.
in the cockfighting, they have the razors on their feet? That's
Yeah.
kind of like knife fighting with
Yeah.
roosters.
with roosters?
It's terrible.
Yeah, okay, he could have knives on his feet too.
So you
Yeah.
advocate cockfighting.
No, I don't. But for this
whole
purpose,
segment is, dude. The Easter Bunny though
Is magic.
is magic, is tall, only uses its hind legs, and clearly has hands because he carries a fucking basket of eggs
opposable
around.
thumbs.
Opposable thumbs. He may only have 3 fingers, but he's got that fucking thumb, and that's
Yeah.
a huge difference.
I really feel like that this knife fight's really just turkey time for the Easter Bunny. I'm going to bring that back one more time. just wait for later. Turkey time's coming back.
For the Easter Bunny. Yeah, I don't see this going well in any way for the turkey. I think, again, the Easter Bunny is a magical being which invokes some sense of intelligence, whereas turkeys are fucking stupid. They are really stupid, even if they have fucking things on the back of their legs. Whatever. I'm all in on the Easter
They're
Bunny.
fast.
They are fast, but I think I could take a turkey, and I'm not made of magic, and I'm not carrying a knife.
Yeah. I bet the turkey would, fuck you up pretty good.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
but it's a fucking dead turkey, and then I'm going to eat it later.
Yeah, if you were a magical bunny, though, you'd have that turkey in no time flat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Easter Bunny.
Jackie, you got any last arguments to sway our mind towards turkey?
the turkey can spit acid.
What? Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Damn. Okay, that was not a deciding factor. I can see that now. All right.
All right, well, there you go.
You
Easter
know,
Bunny wins.
you know who would win in a rock fight? Encino Man.
Shut up. Such a dumbass movie.
Sam, tell us about Blood Freak.
Gobble gobble, it's turkey time. Not the kind of turkey that J-Lo has in her pants. So, did J-Lo ad-lib that?
I still don't know.
Does that mean that in her pants she has a full turkey ensemble, a snood, a waddle, and a major caruncle? Perhaps it's just the character Ricky or Rochelle who has mean roast beef curtains. Because otherwise, what the hell is she talking about?
No clue.
See her, or rather hear her, in our Julie episode for more. This week, with Turkey Day just around the corner, Jackie has picked a turkey of a film, which actually has turkey in it. Plenty of turkey.
Yeah, the cover said that it eats drug addicts.
Yes.
So that's what I mean, that's like one of the main reasons I picked it.
Well,
The
Brad,
turkey looked mean on the front.
it does look mean. It's paper mache or papier-mâché. Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Brad F. Grinter, I am guessing that the F stands for Frank, as he can't decide whether to go by Brad or Frank throughout his not illustrious career. Teams up with Steve Hawks to direct this morality tale. Brad or Frank, or whoever the fuck he is, serves as narrator, while Steve, who was able to pick one name, serves as the film's lead. It would appear the two of them were able to string this thing together for $25,000.
That's not bad.
Even in 1972, that isn't that much money. So I will assume that even though I haven't seen this, it's going to be shot on 16 millimeter with available light, because that's what you get for $25,000, even in 1972.
Pretty much, yeah.
This isn't technically a student film because director Brad or Frank or whoever the fuck he is was teaching the class.
Look at how I do it, kids.
Yeah, this is how we do it. Yes, the film's entire cast was Grinter's acting class.
Oh my god.
Are there any naked ladies?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so. If there's anything like the acting class I used to witness when I worked at the talent agency, then look out, Sir Anthony Hopkins. You are about to be outshittied. I doubt Sir Ben Kingsley is looking over his shoulder, though. There can not be a possibly worse screen death than his in Slipstream. Grinter's brother, Randy Grinter Jr., is also in the film, meaning that their father's name was Randy. Or Steve. The Grinters can't pick a fucking name. Possibly the most ironic thing about this film is, though it is pandering towards a pro-Christian, anti-drug ideal, it originally got slapped with an X rating.
Oh, brother. Jesus. Nice work, guys. Real family pick, huh?
Yeah.
Show this one with the kids and have a nice intervention for Grandpa.
Something like that, yeah. Well, firstly, let's keep an eye out for... We need to do a turkey count on this.
Okay. All right.
We need a live turkey count
Okay.
for no other reason than I like to say turkey count.
Uh-huh.
Secondly, we should probably do a sideburn count because it's the early 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Sideburns versus turkeys.
That turkey's got sideburns.
Yeah.
That's 2.
That's like, I would give, I'll multiply that. That's 4 in each column if a turkey has
The
sideburns.
4x multiplier.
Yeah. Thirdly, let's watch to see how convincing the leg table saw sequence is, as they used a real amputee, and it probably got them the X rating.
Well, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lastly, let's keep an eye out for the sex scene that's all about not having sex.
Ew.
Oh.
Well, I read some reviews of this thing. I'm actually I'm pretty interested in this thing.
I read 6 reviews and nobody had anything. Everyone was like, you should watch this.
This is a pile of crap that is amazing.
Yeah.
And funny and glorious. So, yeah, I'm all in. It is on YouTube. There is some question marks behind it. There is 3 cuts. 3 different people have uploaded it to YouTube. The one we're going to watch that I've determined is the best quality has Spanish subtitles.
Interesting. I know that the film's running time is 78 minutes.
There is a cut that doesn't have Spanish subtitles, and it is 69 minutes. So that's why I'm going with the Spanish version.
Yeah, it should be 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
that's what we're watching. So make sure to not get duped into some guy that cut 10 minutes off of it so he could be at the front of it talking about how awesome it is. Watch the one with subtitles. But it is free. It's out there. It might be on like one of those crappy bundle pack jobbers too.
Yeah, they just put it in you get a 3-way or a triple feature on Amazon, I think.
Nice. Okay.
12, and then I think you can buy it on Amazon by its lonesome for $12. Steep, but
Yeah.
for something out of print, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Could be a lot more.
You think it would be in like one of those 50 bundle packs that like I got, like that type of
It just depends on where the rights are, right?
right.
Mm.
Anyways, it's free on YouTube, so make sure to check it out. Come back to us on Monday, and in the meantime, get to your turkey.
Major Carnival.
Fans of Stinker Madness, iTunes thinks you don't like us. What? How is that possible? Well, it's because you haven't given us a review yet. Go to Stinker Madness on iTunes and take just a couple seconds to rate and review us there. While you're at it, hit up Stitcher.com as well. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter @/Stinker Madness and email us at talk@stinkermadness.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening and get to the chopper.